Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy AJ Drip, and welcome to the 2018 WWE Awards Show. Now, this is going to be where I give out the awards for this year's achievement in the World Wrestling Entertainment. The nominees were chosen by me. The winners were chosen by me, and that's all you need to know. But seriously though, these were chosen on by me and everything like that. And hopefully, as we can continue on with this channel, maybe what we do is maybe even get more fan involved and more community involved, and the nominees and things like that and winners will be chosen maybe by you guys and not by me. Maybe I'll choose the nominees and you can choose the winners. Um, as for right now, I'm doing the nominee and the choosing. We've got several um, awards to give out today, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Oh, and by the way, this is being recorded the Friday before TLC. You guys are obviously watching it after TLC, so if something happens during TLC or during that Monday Night Raw, SmackDown afterwards that you might say might belong in one of these lists, then I'm sorry, but this is being recorded the Friday of. So let's just go ahead and let's get right into it. First award is Most Improved Wrestler of the Year, and I think this is something that um, and here's what I mean by that. I mean by their in-ring work and improved overall, right? How do they improve overall? So let's get straight to the nominees. The nominees are Sonya Deville. I thought she did an excellent job improving when she debuted last year with Paige Absolution from until now. She's become, I think, definitely a better worker and she's be like more confident in herself. So I'm loving that. The Velveteen Dream. I mean, how can you not? How can you not love that this guy has done character wise and in ring wise? Just all around become awesome. Becky Lynch. I mean, come on, guys. Really? I mean, she is the man, and she is in she is in now her in ring work is still as high as it's ever been, but the character involvement that she has done, she's almost kayfabing it. It seems like right now. It seems like ever since the quote unquote heel turn at SummerSlam, she's been kayfabing it. There really hasn't been anything that she has done interview wise, anything like that, where she hasn't almost kept it too straight up kayfabe, you know. So good on Baron, good on for Becky Lynch. Baron Corbin. I again, I think in ring work definitely has improved. You know, again, he's been working with better wrestlers than he was over on SmackDown, possibly. But he has done some great things. I think when he come over to Raw and become the Constable. It's just and then the acting general manager and now general manager elect, whatever. He's really improved his way, and I think that he is very close to, I think, getting that brass ring for him. Getting that brass ring for him, not for anybody else. I think there's a lot of they talk about grabbing that brass ring. That brass ring can only go so far for certain people, but I think for him, he's already very close there. And then I think there's Buddy Murphy. He's come off an injury and he's really just gone over to 205 Live and he's just really performed one of the greats over there. And I think again his match with Cedric Alexander at Super Showdown was just fantastic. So, want to give some shout out to Buddy Murphy. And the winner of the Most Improved Wrestler of 2018, the Velveteen Dream, without question. I really just feel that his improvement in the ring is just it outshadows. Believe it or not, it does outshadow the character work that Becky Lynch has done and the character work that Barry Corbin has done, at least for me. So the most improved wrestler award for 2018 is Velveteen Dream. Next award is the rivalry of the year. These are the rivalry of the two people or two teams or whatever, or maybe even sometimes it could be even a three-way rivalry. Um, like for instance, like the Brood, Gable, AOP, and um, um, Ascension. There for a little bit seemed to be a triple threat rivalry, but this is the rivalry of the year. The nominees are Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. From the moment that Brock Lesnar won the Universal title from Goldberg, we knew that it was going to be Lesnar versus Reigns at WrestleMania 34, and that's what happened. And that showed up, and then everything that happened up to it, they kept it on Lesnar for some reason, on to SummerSlam, and then they had that whole thing with the Samoan talking Samoan to Roman Reigns and everything like that. So, but finally Roman conquers Brock Lesnar and he finally wins. So that's something. Um, so that's one of the nominees. Nominees is Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles. This rivalry was really good. It was really good. Although Joe really didn't never get his come up. He didn't ever get his come. It's kind of interesting to see what they did with this. I think that for a rivalry like this, I think I would have if Joe wasn't going to win the title in the very end, I think I would have rather just them stay with maybe just a 1 month or two months type of show. They went 3 months, and even of course you count what's the name? You count Crown Jewel. It was like 4 months. They wrestled 4 times this year in 2018. So Samoa Joe and AJ Styles. And how about that? How about AJ Styles and Nakamura? What started off as the friendly rivalry ended up being this kind of almost blood feud. And I don't know. Some people were like, why they just letting Nakamura not take him out? Kind of like they were saying with Joe, but I kind of think that was the point. It was just the fact that Nakamura was getting up the upper hand. He was getting the or the upper something with the AJ. So I think that was something. But I think Styles again came out the victor. But I think that was the right thing to do with that feud. Excuse me. I'm not now. I got the effing hiccups. Great. Um, Next was Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. I mean, come on, this is incredible. It's still going on right now. The Lynch heel turn would have been fantastic if they kept it a heel turn. They decided not to go that route, but it's still been pretty good for what she's done. So good on her. And Charlotte has been just as incredible. And even now with her, taking on that kind of persona of going. I don't know if it's heel or I don't know if it's just the more aggressiveness in Charlotte. But whatever it is, it's coming out and it's doing real good. Um, the Shield versus the Dogs of War. Let me tell you something, guys. I still remember, just the night after SummerSlam when Braun Strowman was going to cash in, and we got that Shield, we get that Shield music, and the Shield came out there to help Braun Strowman. I was unbelievably, incredibly. I could not believe it. It may have been the best moment on Monday Night Raw in years. And I just thought it was incredible. And the thing was, I just didn't know which way it was going to go. Were they going to be faces? Were they going to be heels? What was the way they were doing it? And it was fantastic. So, and then that led to a pretty good um, rivalry between them. Braun Strowman turned heel for a little bit, Get the Dogs of War with Drew and Dolph, and they pretty much became pretty good. And then of course it was Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. How about this one? Daniel Bryan comes back, and they just don't jump into Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. They hold off on it. Way to go, WWE. That's one of the best things WWE did this year. They held off on the Daniel Bryan Miz stuff. Now we get the Big Cass stuff, which didn't go over too quickly. But man, that was fantastic, and I love it. Now that being said, I was kind of shocked that they didn't put on better performances when they wrestled each other. I was really upset about that. So maybe now with the face and heel dynamic looking to be switched, maybe it'll be a lot more better. So we'll have to check that out. And the winner of the rivalry of the year is, I think it's got to be Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. They did an incredible job. Those two, showing that the friendship that they once had was now taken away, and Becky was willing to do anything to make sure that she gave herself the opportunity to be, the best, and even if that meant turning on her best friend. Loved it. Incredible. So, rivalry of the year goes to Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Moment of the year. This is where it's, the shock and awe of it all. What went down this year. So, the moment of the year. The nominees are Daniel Bryan announces he's returning and he's been cleared to wrestle. That's an incredible moment. That thing, and then the inspiration about fight for your dreams. I don't want to go down that path. Of being cynical. I think that sometimes fighting for your dreams only works with certain people. I don't know what I'm saying. So, but he fought for his dreams, and his dreams did come true. So that was great on him. The Roman Reigns leukemia announcement, which, my God, I mean, it took me a good 45 minutes to just come down, or whatever the phrase is, from that announcement. I could not believe it. That, not only was he going to have leukemia, not only did he have leukemia, but he had it before, and he had to relinquish the title. And it was just, oh man. It was just heartbreaking. It really was. It was heartbreaking. The Lynch heel turn. Again, I was on board with the Becky Lynch heel turn. I thought that there's a part of me that kind of still does kind of think they should have just stuck with her being a heel. What they should not have done is they should not have had her come out that Tuesday and then try to do the whole thing about the fans turning their back on me. That wasn't the day to do that, because that's that crowd. That's that smart crowd. That's not a day where you want to try to, the day after the SmackDown, the Raw and SmackDown after WrestleMania, and now the Raw and SmackDown after SummerSlam are not days where you want to try and try to do something off the wall like that. Turn that fan favorite heel. You like, if you try to do that with Daniel Bryan, it may not have worked with Daniel Bryan, but after that, but it would have worked, and still would have worked. But at some point, the things happened, and with the Roman announcement and them needing like another star or something like that. So they've kind of turned it back, and Becky's now kind of the babyface, anti-hero type babyface. But Becky Lynch heel turn was awesome, and it should have stayed. It really should have. The Ronda Rousey appearance at the Royal Rumble. Well, how about this? How about the fact that we even had a women's Royal Rumble? That's not even nominated for moment of the year, but we had a women's Royal Rumble. Asuka wins it. and then Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair is there, standing in the ring, and all of a sudden we hear that music that we hear now, and that Ronda Rousey, that guitar riff, and Ronda Rousey makes an appearance, and wow, incredible, right? It's just incredible. So, fantastic, and one of the biggest stars in the world is now wrestling for World Wrestling Entertainment. How about the announcement of Evolution, the first ever WWE all women's pay per view? I thought that was a big time um, moment for the women's evolution. I kind of think that we're very close to stop talking about the women's evolution in WWE, because I think they've already evolved. We're very close to a couple of things that probably still need to happen, you know. But yeah, we are very much there from the women's evolution. And speaking of evolution, Randy Orton, Ric Flair, Triple H, Batista, for the first time ever making their appearance on SmackDown Live, the SmackDown 1000 episode. That was a pretty good moment as well. The winner, a moment of the year, obviously, it's the Roman Reigns leukemia announcement. It has sent shockwaves throughout not only WWE but out the wrestling business, throughout sports, really. Um, for someone to have beat leukemia once and then now to try and beat it again, it is incredible, and it's still just I still, it's like someone can't believe it. I was still like, I went back on YouTube the other day, and I was looking to see any reactions to that, and I saw a couple of the reactions, and it breaks your heart about that, and it's just so yeah, so we definitely, you know, we want to send our thoughts out to Roman Reigns, aka Joe Nai. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are kicking leukemia's ass, and definitely hope we can see you back in that WWE ring one day. Thank you, Roman. The Tag Team of the Year award. The nominees are the Usos. They've done really good work this year. I really enjoyed them. The New Day, always entertaining, always doing what they can do. The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. They were off TV for the longest time, but they when they come back, they've come back. They've been better than ever. The B Team, just very entertaining thing they've done. Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, and the Deleter of Worlds. How about Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt coming together to do what they've done? It's been very special. But I think the winner, without question, this year, Tag Team of the Year, is the New Day. They've been solid from start to finish, and it is incredible to see what they do, and how entertaining they are, and yeah. So, and there were some people. There was some, I remember a couple years ago there were people on Twitter that saying that the New Day was stale, and I was like, the New Day's not stale, and they're not stale, and they keep it fresh, they keep it going with the new things that they do, and so I'm um very confident that the New Day will continue on being not stale. And so New Day wins tag team. Now for the big three. Wrestler of the Year, female. Nominees are Rowdy Ronda Rousey. But she's taken to this sport very quickly. And it has been amazing what she has done. Her first two matches came off with it was incredible. The match at WrestleMania 34 was incredible. And then she had a match with Nia Jax, and really brought Nia Jax to have her best match that I've ever seen on the main roster. So she has been incredible. Becky Lynch. I mean, what else can you say about Becky, right? I mean, with the attitude change and everything like that, she's come out, she's done work. Her matches with Charlotte Flair have been incredible. The last women's standing match, awesome. Speaking of Charlotte Flair, also this year she had to take time off because she ruptured one of her implants. But she's come back and she's come back strong and not any type of sign of rust. And she's played the foil to Becky Lynch very well. So got to give it to her. Sasha Banks. I think Sasha Banks has always been solid, and she's always going to be in the running for Wrestler of the Year. Because she's just solid. What she does in the ring is amazing. She really, she's really had like some on and off things this year with Bayley and everything like that, and there has been some things of a lesbian love triangle thing or something like that with her and Bayley. Glad they turned that down, and so we'll see. We'll see what's in store with Sasha Banks. I'm still not. I particularly don't. Well, I'll say this. I would like to see her and Bayley at this point. If she turned, it'd be okay. I'd be fine with it. I do want the Bayley and Sasha Banks rivalry to start working on the main roster. But I'd rather see Bayley as a heel. I'd rather see Bayley as the heel, not Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks still gets a pop and a thing. Bayley does not get one as a babyface. So, and finally, Ruby Riott. Wow. I mean, what she's done this year has been incredible. With the Riott Squad, the stuff that she's done, she's picked it up so good, and it's just she's even though she's had a lot of matches. I mean, I still can believe there's still that thing where like her and Sasha Banks have had like some, her and the Riott Squad have had some form of match with Sasha Banks like over 14 times on Monday Night Raw this year. So I mean, oh God, but whatever. I think she is really fantastic in the ring and out of the ring too. I advise you to go to Xavier Woods' channel, Up Down Down, and find the videos with her and the personality just shines through. So that's a star. Yeah. So that being said, the winner for Female Wrestler of the Year, I don't think you give it to anybody other than Becky Lynch with what she's done this year. Becky has done anything and everything with the greatest, seemingly the greatest of ease. And I know it's not easy, but it just seems like that because that's the way she's done it. So without question, for me, there's no doubt about it. Becky Lynch is the Female Wrestler of the Year of 2018. Wrestler of the Year Male. The nominees are Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano is just, he I don't know when the last time he's had a bad match. I don't know when the last time he had a match on Takeover that's been less than 4 stars. I don't know. He's constantly just putting on incredible work. So, good on him. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has been fantastic this year. Seth Rollins, when Dean Ambrose went down with the thing, he went and went on and he's done incredible work, winning the Intercontinental Championship twice, having fantastic matches, having a couple of 4-star classics with Dolph, and then having a tag team match with Dolph and Drew and him and Dean, and then he had a match on Monday Night Raw with Finn Balor where it was a 5-star match. I think so. I would say the only reason why you wouldn't give it 5 stars is because there were like 2 commercial breaks and you didn't know what happened in those commercial breaks. And then of course, don't forget that he's put on an epic clinic in the Gauntlet match early in the beginning of the year. So yeah, I think without question, Seth Rollins nominated for Male of the Year. AJ Styles, I mean, he's just solid. He's always going to be a nominee, I would think. So AJ Styles is nominated. Tommaso Ciampa, he had some great stuff work too this year, and the heel work that he's done, oh, it is just incredible. I mean, I believe it was Chicago. I believe that was Chicago. It wasn't Chicago. It was the other one. Excuse me. Yeah, it was the other one where he was just, and, oh man, and it was incredible to watch. And so yeah, I think without question, he was a part of those matches with Gargano earlier this year. That triad of matches, and he did a great job with them. And he had a fantastic match with Velveteen Dream at War Games. And Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre got hurt at last year's War Games, broke his shoulder, and then he didn't make his comeback to earlier this year to the main roster. He's come back and he's put on great performances. I love the fact that he's come out and he's trying to change the locker room, not only in kayfabe but in real life apparently. And so he's trying to make WWE a better place, and hopefully he can do that. And I think, he's got everything you want. JBL would say if you wanted to build a sports entertainer from the ground up, it would look like Randy Orton. But I think also if you wanted to do it from the ground up, it also would look like Drew McIntyre as well. So, and the winner for Wrestler of the Year male, Seth Rollins. I just think Seth Rollins had a fantastic year. You know, match, and he's still got a lot more to go. So, and if the rumors are true, and he's gonna, face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 35, I think he's gonna put out some great stuff for Brock Lesnar too. So, that would be great to see. And for the final award of the year, match of the year, the nominees are Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor for Monday Night Raw. I talked about this when I was talking about Seth Rollins during the Wrestler of the Year. He had a match with Finn Balor on Raw that was just amazing, and I saw it's a 5-star match, minus the commercial break. So without question, I think it deserves to be on here. How about Gargano versus Almas of NXT Philadelphia back in January? This was when this was this is the big deal of Meltzer giving a match in WWE 5 stars for the first time since the John Cena CM Punk match. It's I don't know why people get so upset about Meltzer. It's just we know what he is. He's you can call him Grandfather Dave all you want to, Uncle Dave, whatever. He's short-sighted and full of things. If the fact that Shawn Michaels, Undertaker from WrestleMania 25 didn't get 5 stars, this shows you, how stupid he is. Anyway, but yeah, Gargano and Almas from NXT Philly. And how about Gargano and Ciampa from NXT Takeover Chicago? Wow. That one was pretty interesting as well. That one was good. Then we got Gargano to Ciampa, NXT Takeover New Orleans. That one was probably the better one. I think that one was the more one because the drama. That was one that caused all the drama and the hysterics and just a massive amount of heel heat that Ciampa had, which was incredible. So I think that one was a big one. Ciampa Dream NXT Takeover War Games, the most recent one. This one was an incredible match between these two superstars. It was fantastic. Put on highlight rim after highlight rim. It was just incredible. And finally, the Ronda Rousey, Kurt Angle versus Triple H, Stephanie McMahon match from WrestleMania 34. This was the best debut match for a wrestler ever, and it was incredible. The action, the storytelling, just everything about it was good. And then we finally get to see Stephanie McMahon get her upcoming. So what a great way to celebrate WrestleMania was in that match. So I thought that one was incredible. And the winner, a match of the year, Rousey Angle versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Now, I know what you guys are going to say. You're talking about you're talking about 4 matches that are 5 stars. A match that without commercial breaks. The Seth Rollins Finn Balor match are 5 stars. This one was not a 5-star match. This one I had it rate about I think about 4.25, 4.25 stars. But I just think the fact that it's a debut match for somebody, a debut match for Ronda Rousey, and the fact that it was on the biggest stage, the grandest stage, WrestleMania, I think it has to be match of the year over all of the other ones. So I know people are gonna be upset about that. I'm sorry, but I just feel that's what it needed to be. All right, y'all. That would be it for my WWE 2018 awards show. Post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me, do you guys agree with my awards? Let me know down in the comment section. I really would like to know. So yeah, that's gonna be the it for this year's show. Once again, That's the Shoot will be on a hiatus. There will be a That's the Shoot as I talk about as I talk about the what I would like to see WWE change about its product and some things like that. But otherwise, regular episodes will be back on Friday, starting January the 18th. So yeah, so you're gonna definitely make sure you click the subscribe button and click the notification bell. You're not gonna want to miss anything. So before we go, I want to do the in memoriam. This is where we remember those that we lost this year in the wrestling world. And once again, this is being recorded on Friday, December 14th, before the TLC pay-per-view. So if someone happens to pass during the timing of then and this airing, I apologize. Obviously, I did not. It's nothing like forgetful, nothing like that, or disrespectful. So we look back on those we lost this year. I'll see you guys later.